Okay, here the video that I promised to Bob. It's a video where I will show how to use a mix design, means synchronous and traditionnel. And what I've done, I've created a theme where I create mix design. It's simply the radial menu that was customized for this presentation. So let's start with a rectangle. So you will see that the rectangle will be placed on the base reference plane that is closer to my point of view. And if I create a second one, of course both will be on the same plane. But one of the reasons is we have an option called merge with coplanar sketches. We also have region. So if I disable region, I can then select one half of the sketch, select the move command, and I'm able to move this portion of the first sketch. And by extracting those geometry, I create a second sketch. So this one will have those three options checked by default, and of course the first one still have the enable region disable. So let's do a couple of undo. Let's draw a first rectangle. So this will give us some video card. So after I create my first rectangle, if I go on my sketch, I can ask to disable the merge with coplanar sketch. So by removing this one, you will see that enable and migrate geometry and dimension also have been disabled. So if I create a second rectangle, you will see now that two sketch, and you will see that the one with merge with coplanar sketch disabled, we saw a small push pin. Let's create a third one, just because I want to show something else after that, like this, and extrude in synchronous mode. Okay, so I got two rectangle placed on two separate sketch and a protrusion that is a synchronous one. So let's move to our transition to order. So now I can extrude from sketch. It's already select, accept, and instead of through next, it will be better if I go with a finite extend. Okay, now if I pick this synchronous sketch, so even if I'm in order mode and I pick the synchronous sketch, I'm able to move that sketch wherever I need to. So at this point I can create a cut again from sketch, this one here, accept in that direction, finish. So if I select my synchronous sketch, I can move that sketch and cut whatever I need. If I move outside of any body, so I will simply have a fail feature, so that's no problem. I can go my sketch, move it back so it cuts something, and I can also move my sketch in different orientation or size. Can even rotate my sketch based on one of the edge of the part. If I move it on the side, will cut the part. If I move it up to the back, I can stretch one of the line. And then some of you will say, yeah, it's a synchronous part, and then you have consume a face, so you cannot retrieve that face. Well, sorry. If I'm waiting and I pick my sketch and I move it here, you see that even if it's a synchronous extrusion and I consume a face, I can recover one of the face. Whoops, sorry. Instead of escape, we'll place it here. So again, your sketch can be rotated in multiple orientations. So let's say I want it in like this, and I want to move along that edge. Can come here. Whoops, sorry. And probably adjust this one, say like this. So that was the presentation. Thanks.